How's everyone doing today? So we're going to start off with a match or two over in Warships, and then I'll move over to the STO. Darthon Mac, how's it going? Yeah, I may have overslept a little bit today. Something about being up at 7:30 in the morning. I did sort of quit Warships, and then with the winter stuff they got going on, I decided to give it another try. So it's like, you know, I know the diversity in content is something people like, so I'll do a match or two here, and then we'll head over to STO. Snowy, yeah. Sora, Darthon, Trouble, Muds, Cap. So I'm currently in the Des Moines, which is a cruiser.
Action stations.
First, Kev. Yeah, I woke up at like, I think I initially woke up to my alarm at like 11:30, and as normally will happen on a weekend, I proceeded to immediately hit the snooze button several times. Yeah, Stu, I did reinstall. I wanted to grab the, you know, the stuff that they add up for the winter event that they're doing over here. So I ended up getting enough steel that I picked up the Hawaii, which I can go to after this. Nice. Yeah. Viper.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, this game's always looked good. It's just, I think I was just getting really frustrated with the plane situation, like that right there. Yeah, the planes, those can be fun to deal with. At least I'm getting sleep. Anyone else hearing choppy audio in the stream? I wonder if it's because it's been lowered too much. I'm gonna increase the desktop audio. Hopefully that fixes it for you guys. Mike, you can also try restarting the tab. Burn my radar here. Okay. I'm gonna push this flank here. No Destiny 2 comeback? No, I mean, Destiny 2... I put a lot of time into Destiny over the years, but they just lost me. Like, it just... I got super burnt out on Destiny.
Awaiting instructions. Enemy battleship sighted. Airborne.
This dude's just sitting here fully exposed. Can I get some Citadel hits, maybe? I've pushed too far forward, now I'm visible. It's fine, he's got HE loaded, so I can't take any big hits unless he goes to AP. Whoever else is back there, though, is hitting me quite a bit. Oh, Yamato. Yeah, let's not do that. So one of the nice things with the Des Moines is it's really good for like starting fires on enemy ships. I'm gonna take a big hit from that Yamato. Or not, okay. He missed. Could come play Star Citizen? No. The Star Citizen is just too much of a time commitment. I don't have the time for that game right now. Yamato knows he's in trouble. I just lost spotting on him. That is unfortunate.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Can I see him again?
Enemy submarine in sight.
Unfortunately, in order for me to spot him, he's going to be able to see me. So I might take part of that. I'm gonna push up.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Any predictions or hopes on the next Muds bundle or 16th bundle? I have no idea. I mean, for the Muds bundle, I'd like to see something that people have been asking for. You know, give us like a Mir Warship, a Gorn Hunter, a World Raiser, Friendship. You know, give us one of the more popular ships. And I think that's what they're shifting to, anyways, right? Like their model has shifted over towards these bundles being like one ship that they know is going to sell well, and then a bunch of ships that are like just mediocre. Thank you. Yeah, the best of video. I wanted to have that out earlier in the day yesterday, but I dropped the announcement that I was dropping it Friday, like right at midnight, and then I crashed. Oh, we got a sub in the cap here. Okay, that's going to be a free kill. That's also going to be me being a free kill for these Yamatos because they're teaming up on me. Yeah, Vovin should be in the Mud store in the fairly near future. Like it's due. If I stay behind this island, the Yamato is not going to be able to see me. See, I'm not detected right now, so I can just sit back here and just farm him. Okay, he's dead.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Scoot up a smidge and I can get the other Yamato. The thing with the Des Moines here is you really want to just try to sit behind an island and just farm your enemies. Try to not be visible. Because this ship is, you know, it's fairly vulnerable. So. If this guy lands a hit on me, okay. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That hurt quite a bit. I need to try and drop on the sub in the cap. I don't know where he is, so there's just a couple random drops. I don't know what is spotting me right now. Sora, thank you for the gift sub. Really appreciate it. Bit too far back for my shells to go over that rock right there. I wish I knew where in the cap this sub was. I'm just gonna drop that there and hope to get lucky. Well, I'll pull up the ship list after this, and we can like look at what the potential like bundles would be. Jonesy, I also haven't forgotten about your order. It's just been chaotic. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Oh yeah. Goodbye. That sub is gonna be mine.
Enemy submarine destroyed.
This damn CV is gonna hit me again with those planes. I don't think that's my fire, unfortunately, on the Yamato. Okay, I got an assist. The odd thought flies like a brick. We got to get caps. I wasn't paying attention enough to the map. I didn't realize that the rest of the team just had completely fallen apart here. Brad, how's it going? I wrecked that hillside? Yes, I did. I need to get into the decap because if we don't get caps, then we're not going to win here. The danger for me is that Montana right there. I'm going to be spotted by the CV, and that's going to allow that guy to potentially get a hit in on me. Yeah, the CVs is what really frustrated me and led to me like stepping away from this game a while back. I also see that there is some more bids on some of the eBay listings. That is nice. If I need to stay dark here because if I get spotted right here, like I'm done. Okay. As I proceed to get spotted by the enemy planes. Do I have Enterprise? I think I do. Yeah. You see that right there is like just the planes and how you can't really counter them just really aggravated me. 192k damage, but the issue is we lost like everyone on the other side, so enemies got all the caps. Unfortunately, this is a lost match here. Yeah, the graphics on this game are really good. When I head over to STO, I'll look at the ship list. Yeah, the ships here are nice quality as well. The Hawaii is the ship I most recently got. Orphea's gun. I almost exclusively play tier 10 and like super ships, so I am a boring person in that regard. Do I have the Enterprise? Yeah, I do. I even got the Galaxy class skin for it. Yeah, I just don't really play the lower tiers. Like if I look at my account here, um, you can see the vast majority of what I do is tier 10. But yeah, Brad, I think this game is enjoyable at points. I mean, you can certainly have some frustrating experiences with it, especially given it is. I mean, there is PvE, but it's largely a PvP game. Let's see here. Nice. So I have a couple ship listings up on eBay for anyone interested. There's a couple STO ship models up there as well. It looks like some of them are getting some traction. So I've got the NF up. I also have a ship lot that's got the Kittimer, Chimera, and a few others. And there's a few standalone models that I have up as well. Like there's a Luna class, a Bird of Prey. Like these are ones I tried to sell like on the Discord about a month or so back, but they just weren't moving, so figured I'd try eBay.
Action stations.
Okay, let's go ahead and just block that person. Okay. Taunting of more ships. The Hawaii is a new steel ship that they put in. It's
Good show.
pretty interesting. I think you can also potentially get it through the new crates that they have. Spud, thank you for the Prime sub. Greatly appreciate it.
Let's give them a hard time.
Oh, you mean the eBay ones? Yeah. Looking forward to that crate vid? Yeah. I recorded the first few minutes of it the other day. Can I play the USS Enterprise next? Sure. I'm terrible at it, and I don't think it's really that great of a ship, but I can certainly do that. This ship can be a bit of fun here, the Hawaii. Yeah, this is the game that had the Star Trek crossover. Yeah. I think they've had another crossover since. Okay. This has a secondary mode where the shells will travel slower, but you can fire faster. That slower travel time, though, can really screw you over. Yeah.
Concentrate target. Ship is on fire.
It's also a really short range radar. Yeah, the Hawaii is pretty ridiculous.
Torpedoes to port.
I find it's harder to
Torpedoes to port.
like get a high performance run with this compared to the Des Moines though. Like I still think the Des Moines is the better ship.
Torpedoes to port.
Chadwick 306 is the number to hit the pity point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Oh, no, I can actually back up a bit. This thing's also a little bit sluggish. That's a good sign that they're marking right there. It would appear that we are going to completely lose our left flank. We're letting the enemy push right up it. Okay, there we go. I can shoot someone now. Hey, that was probably a bit too far up. Oh, I'm gonna take a hit there. The Plymouth, the Minotaur. I mean, I've got the Minotaur. It's just such a vulnerable ship. Like, as soon as someone looks at you, you're dead with that.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Need to pay attention to the map. There's that DD.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Oof. Viper, that is
Torpedoes, direct
rough.
front.
Need to use photon torps, yeah.
Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah, this thing is so slow. I'm used to the Des Moines, which handles like incredibly well, and this
Torpedoes,
does
dead ahead.
not.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy destroyer sighted. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
That AP's doing nothing. Like, this is a fun ship. Will I ever use the... Yeah, I mean, I've got the battery.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I can go over all the ships I have after this. Like, I grinded this game out a ton for a while. I have to hope that lighting this guy on fire will be more effective than trying to use AP, which did, like, nothing on him. And yeah, it's okay. It's just melting him. Yeah, that was a lot easier. Okay. It's turning towards me a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. I'm aiming a little too low there. Lizdad, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. I am missing a lot of shots apparently. Okay. Raining fire, yes. Oh.
Ship is on fire.
Put that fire out.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, I got Confederate. Oh, man. With Confederate on this, like, I've got Halsey on, so if I go to the special firing mode, unfortunately that guy is now too close for me to use that on. With that rock there. But with Halsey on, this thing is pretty crazy. Yeah, Ultron. Because you can use, like, Brace for Impact and Evasive for it, too. Like, it's actually pretty easy to keep up. And Izumo is gonna come around the island and just absolutely just clap me there. Okay. First, I need to aim and actually hit the thunder. And using the rocks is, yeah, you have to with cruisers like this. Like, look at how fast I can fire now because I have Confederate active, but this guy is going to hit me for a lot. Huh?
Ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
I did not think I was going to survive that.
Battleship foundered.
Will WoW have a golden fleet? Terrible. Okay, I'm aiming too far to the left right there.
Our victory is in sight.
Am I going to get the Enterprise for this? I already have the Enterprise. There was a request above from Kev for me to bring it out. I am terrible with CVs, so it's going to be really bad. I mean, I'd love to get this kill and go for the full crack in here, but I'm too far away from this guy. Yeah, that was the last person, so... See how'd that match go? P cubed, I mean, there's been some experimentation, but... Like, it's obviously, like, the Terran cannon initially was a bit skeptical because it seemed to travel slower, but it's still just good. Okay, there was a request for me to show off the Enterprise. I really don't like the carrier playstyle, but let's show this off here. Do I have a better commander to put on here? Let me just drop Halsey on. Oh no, I don't have a build on this. Wow's it builds. Where's the spreadsheet? Here it is. Okay, Enterprise. As soon as this sheet loads. Control F, Enterprise. Okay. Just put some Type 7s on the arc rail. Terrible. Pretty sure I've got modules on this. No? Okay. Well, good thing they're on sale. Okay. Let's take the Enterprise in and see how it goes. You're on Picard? Yeah, I guess I could have. Wish the Salvation would show up on the console exchange. Isn't it like still a month out for you guys? Yeah, I don't think that's actually over on console quite yet. I mean, it dropped on PC, but you guys always get stuff at a delay. I mean, you guys got the Last Stand bundle on the 9th, right? So more ground, please. Yeah, we'll get to STO. I'm just diversifying, you know, so you guys aren't seeing the same old ISC over and over. Let's see, what rock do I want to hide behind?
Autopilot
Oh,
mode
wait.
enabled.
I am looking at the wrong side of the map there. Billy? Which console game, STO or World of Warships Legends? Sam was asking about STO. I've never tried this game over on console. So right now I'm playing the Enterprise with the Star Trek theme skin that they have for it. Carriers are a very well-loved ship class in the game. Your opponents will be very happy, you know, if you go in and know what you're doing with the carrier. That they're going to be very pleased. It makes people so happy to go against carrier players. Okay, one hit. Okay, let's get those back. Get some torp bombers out. This does not seem historically accurate. Doesn't even have Valkyries. Look. For the elite players, what is considered hard content in STO? I mean, there's a reason why, like, solos become so popular in the past year or so. I mean, but the thing is like, there's... For, like, the min-max players, there is no challenging content right now. You know, Corfez has been soloed. Like, before the current, like, really powerful meta. Like... Yeah, for the high end, there isn't really a challenge. I might have dropped those a little too late. Those things took a hit right there. Let's do the other bombers here. 2 hits. Well, the issue is some of those queues, like Royal Flesh, you know, where you have to be in multiple places at the same time, like, you know, that's just a bottleneck that you can't really counter solo. Royal Flesh I don't even really think of as a hard TFO. It's more of when you're going into a public group with it, like, people just don't know what they're doing, and it'll fail frequently.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Okay, they got a cruiser out in the open. That battleship is very appealing as well. But let's go for the Albi here, or whatever you call it. Oh, okay.
Team has taken the lead.
It was pretty exposed, so it just like got nuked.
Reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
You've never had a successful Royal Flush Pug? I mean, truthfully, that doesn't even really surprise me. Yeah, I'm really casual with this. Like, my damage here is 12k. That's pretty abysmal. Only one hit? Terrible. Let's get some torps. You are not locked on to targets at all. Plan. It's with the carriers here. Like you are dropping the shot. It's like fully under your control. Like there's no lock on. You have to make the little adjustments as needed.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Yeah, the thing about min-max, and that's something like you see people complaining on Reddit about, like DPSers. The one thing is, what those people don't realize is that the DPS scene that they're complaining about doesn't exist anymore. Like that they attribute that to like all the people doing, multi-million DPS, and those players are extremely rare in the grand scheme of the game, and most of them have honestly like stepped away in the past couple of years. The people like complaining about DPSers on Reddit are what they're not realizing is that they're like complaining about the people doing, like 200 to 500k in public queues. Okay, that's probably gonna miss. That was terrible.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Have I thought about doing Elite content explaining those TFOs for the ones that don't play Elite much? STO Better's got a set of guides that they've been doing for a lot of these various TFOs. I'm not opposed to doing like some TFO guides. I think given that there is already coverage out there for some of them, if I was, it would probably be more of like, the solo approaches. The issue though is when I've done like TFO guide content before, I have not seen it perform very well. Got a couple hits on that guy. Let's go for the Marco Polo. Really cat trick channels could help the views. Oh, there's their plane. I don't have enough planes to go in and hit that, but I can get one more hit on the Marco Polo here. Oh wow. I just completely bombed that. Okay, let's try bombers again. Yeah, the animations are cool. They put a lot of work into the visuals of this. Like, I've done TFO guides before. I've done solo stuff before, and people complain, that they're tired of seeing just ISE. Yet when I go in and I do like some of these other TFOs, it just doesn't get attention. Also, I've realized that I'm not dropping planes to defend my allies. Yeah, I'm a terrible CV player. H2O, how's it going? Well, that's the thing too, is even if multiple creators cover the same topic, like we're gonna have different viewpoints. Like 1701's much more, I would say, like with what he does is going to be much more like casual oriented, whereas I'm going to be going in with like the min-max focus. Okay, I completely missed that. Can I? No, okay. There was too many there. Terrible. H2O, thank you for the resub. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, yeah.
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, I'm looking over at chat. Performance is not great for me here, but like I said, I'm not really a carrier player.
Fighter airborne.
Not even a fire, like all non-pen. I'm just getting screwed on this one. Okay. Can I get a hit on this guy just to help him take him out? I got some hits there at least. Yeah, you want to sit in the smoke? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really a carrier player. The designs of fighters in space during the 70s through 90s were so stupidly blocky. Yeah. So ship-wise, like I've got a lot of ships. If I look through like the tech tree here, if I just go from the top, I have a lot of the Japanese lines, like everything but their carriers, basically. I think the carrier gameplay personally is a bit boring. USA, I've got quite a few. For the Russians, I got their cruiser and battleship lines. Germany, got the battleship lines, of course. Never really bothered with their DDs much. I'm not really much of a destroyer player. Barefoot, how's it going? UK, I've got a few ships. For the French, yeah, I've got the Patrie and Condé. Like, I've got most of their stuff, too. Too bad they didn't code in the phaser visuals. Do I have the Bismarck? Yeah, I've got the Bismarck. For Italy, like, I've got just a lot of these ships. Like, I played this game for quite a bit for a while. Do I have a creator code for Warships? I think I've got the referral thing. Where is that? Hold on, let me pop it up. Yeah, I should have thought ahead and had that in chat. Recruiting station, log in. Yeah, if you want to try it out, here's the link in chat if you want to check out Warships. Barefoot, thank you for the $5 super chat or super sticker. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of ships in here. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to play this game. I focus on like the tier 10 stuff because I like having just all of the features that the ships have. But like there's so many different ways to play. You've got the carriers, you've got the cruisers like I showed before. You've got big battleships like the Montana, the Iowa, the Ohio, the Yamato, of course. Like, okay, I've got a special skin on the Yamato. If you don't like the immersion breaking skins, also there's tons of mods for this game, so you can even go in and like remove it. Yeah, there's subs too, which are as annoying to people as the CVs. What in the hell is that? For some of these ships, they'll give you, or you can get like special skins. Sometimes they're just like just a color scheme on there, but sometimes they'll be, something like that where it's a scorpion on top of the Yamato. I don't have that Borg skin, unfortunately. But yeah, there's a few ships where they have special skins here, like the for the Des Moines, which is like my favorite ship in the game. They have a nice like space themed skin for it also. Yeah, there's a lot to do here. If I open up my full ship roster, let's see, what all do I have here? There's 315 ships that I have in my roster right now. There's just a few. Yeah, she missed the Enterprise. Well, it is convenient, right? So I live in Des Moines, and the Des Moines happens to be like a crazy good ship in this game. This game, of course, has its own microtransactions. Like right now, they got the big Santa crates out, which you can get a chance to win ships from. And what I like with Warships, I wish STO did this. Like, look at how the odds are displayed right on the boxes. Like it'll tell you, you've got a 3% chance to win, like that grand prize. Like it gives you all of the odds. Like I really wish STO had a mechanic like this. Yeah, if you want to maximize your whaling, this is the event that is worth it to whale. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Warships Legends. I want to try the might have to go for this submarine at some point, see how it goes. Unfortunately, I don't have any containers to open for you guys today. Could almost play a different ship each day for a year, just need to collect 50 more. Terrible. But yeah, with the with it being Christmas, they've got all their winter events and stuff going on. Jeez, hyper. Okay, but let's head back over to the STO. Well, I was just collecting the thing for playing on the other ships. So let's head on over to the Star Trek Online. Like, Warships is fun. Warships is a game, especially when you're first getting into it, you can dump a lot of time into. And yeah, if you were to whale out in this game ever, the the crates they have here, those are, yeah, like H2O said, those are the way to go. So many pretty ships in here. Still playing? Yeah. Okay, let's get out of this and load up the Star Trek Online. Let me get the category changed. A gift for me and STO. I appreciate it. Wailed out on Legends quite a bit, yeah. This game makes them some good money, that's for sure. I spent $25 the other day. And I got 2 of those ultra crates. One of them gave me it was one of those, or one of them I got from like playing through my ships. I got half a year of the subscription for like the premium stuff there. I was going to look at the sortable filterable ship list. So give me just a moment here. Need a sugar, Danny? Sora, I appreciate it. Thank you for the keys. Let's get these boxes all put together here. The space straight rate on the first one, that's always a good go. Good way to start. Thank you, Sora. For Christmas, you should say glass cannon. I mean, I didn't already say that the glass cannon ground trait is like meta. I've said that before. Because it's like bugged and buffing up everything, right? Okay, so what filter do I have applied here? I need to clear whatever filters I have. Command and a hangar bay. Can you do well in WoW free to play? Yeah, absolutely. Because you can just grind up the tech trees. I mean, it's, it'll take you time, but yeah, you can certainly do it free to play. Muok, yes. Absolutely. Glass cannon is amazing, and I approve it. Okay, so what ships do I think are going to be likely to be seen in MUDs next? Like I said, that was the wrong tab. I should do lockbox. Okay, there we go. So these are the ships that are not yet in the MUD store or in a bundle. The issue is with a lot of these older Lobby ships, like a lot of them that are left, well, they really just aren't that good. And the issue if they put all of the Lobby ships into MUDs bundles is that really hurts the value of Lobby, and Lobby still needs to have an incentive to for people to go for it. Yeah, there's a lot of old trash left. Like, right here, out of the ships I see up here, like the Zenkethi Zentar, that's not a bad ship. But, like, everything else around it, that's a bit rough. Nice, Hyper. Nick, how's it going? Um, okay, my chat's in the way. I'm moving that top right for the moment. Adolith is popular for the trait. Yeah, that's true. They could put the Adolith in a bundle and it would sell probably just for the Beam Overload trait. Waldo, how's it going? Um, if they put the Inquiry into a Muds bundle, that would just really be disappointing. There's really no point to go for the Inquiry with the Legendary Avenger anymore. The Mirror Warship, of course, I'd like to see that in a bundle. I mean, that's certainly due for one. I like how there's no ships left from 2021. Okay, so I mean, even the Gorn Hunter, that's old enough to be in a Muds bundle. The Friendship, I mean, at this point, yeah, the Friendship, Connie 3, Protostar. Like, I'd say any of these 2023 ships are possible. It's possible we may see them in a Muds bundle this year or in 2026. Yeah, I mean, I'd love a bundle that's World Razor. Yeah, World Razor, Friendship. Yeah, give me those two in a bundle together. I don't even care what the other ship is. You want a legendary Protostar with Pilot Temporal? I don't think we're going to see a legendary Protostar. Yeah. The issue is that there's too many of these ships that are okay, I always have to say, there is no ship in STO that's tier 6 that can't get you through the content, but there are still bad ships that are just a poor value. And the issue is when you look at a lot of these older ships in here, by modern standards, they are quite bad. So there's still an overwhelming amount of older bad ships that they can mix in with like a good ship. So yeah. Mud's Faith of the Heart. Jess, that's a good one. Friendship and Credence together? Absolutely. Yeah. The issue is if I just say something's bad, someone will complain and say I like hey, I like using this and I can get through content fine. That's not necessarily the point. Like everything can do fine. Like the Proxima I think is a terrible ship, and I still went in and did what, like, 1.5 mil, 2 mil with it on a stream. Like it's being bad doesn't mean that the ship can't output damage. It's just that for what it costs compared to other offerings, it's a bad value. Yeah. Gonna Klarna it Muds bundle. What is my opinion of the old D7 Temporal Battlecruiser? I liked using that ship for a long time, but when it comes to temp intel ships, like there's other options nowadays. No, Spud, but that is the modern way. You gotta buy now, pay later. All of your online purchases, didn't you know? That is a joke. Don't do it. January for the next Muds bundle. Muds bundle addict. I mean, that would be nice. Yeah, Waldo indeed. Legendary Command Dreadnought Cruiser. I I think that ship, it's the same stats as the legendary Negvar, but the issue is the legendary Galax you can get for $38 during a sale. Like at that price difference and for all of the accessories that you're getting with it with all the traits and consoles, I think it's fairly reasonable. I'm not happy with that the stats of the ship nowadays, the layout it has, but it's still serviceable. It's just the commander intel, lieutenant commander command, and the inability to also run a gravel one at the same time as suppression barrage one, that just really limits what that can do. Enraged postman, you know that means you've made the sacrifice for us. We really appreciate what you've done. Let's see. The Corolla is looking at the wiki. The most popular ships on the wiki today are the Corolla, the Odd Thought, the Fakiri, Voktar, Trafalgar, Garrett. Corolla's getting a bit of attention. It's deserved. Dark Ghost? Wonder why? I mean, it's not like a huge spike, but let me take a picture of this. This is the views for the Corolla page. It's a bit small, probably. A little bit of a spike up today. Just bought the Corolla about half an hour ago. Nice. Yeah, it's really quite good. Just keep in mind for the trait, it's got that 5 kilometer range, but you can get used to that, and you can do really well with it. Now, while you guys are staring at the screen, I need to check UPS here to see how far out this package is. So just give me a moment. I think I have to sign for it, so I just want to make sure. But yeah, like Muds bundles, I'd like to see the Mirror Warship. What would I want with the Mirror Warship? Terran Acheron. Like, what would fit with the Mirror Warship, I guess, is another question. Like, Mirror Fed ships. So, Mirror Warship, World Razor. What would the third be here? That's, like, older. That's not already in something else. Excelsior 2 or Farragut? Oh, this dude's a couple hours out. Okay. Section 31 Dread. Yeah. I mean, the Section 31 Dread, I got a bit of heat when I did the initial review of this. I was like, this isn't a good ship. Because it was so similar to the legendary Galax. Like, there was just no reason to really go for this when the Galax is in there in the Zen store, Like, I got a bit of heat for that. But I stand by that. Like, this ship, just really not that impressive. You would like to see a Section 31 carrier? Yeah. Yeah, Blizzdead. Like, I wish the past couple of bundles, it's been quite rough. It's like, what is going on here? Connie 3's already reached the minimum age to go into mods, yeah. I'm probably going to drop a reminder video also, but if you guys are buying your Zen through the Epic Game Store, the 20% the 20% Epic rewards, that stuff's going to be ending in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So if you want to stock up on Zen through Epic, I would do it sooner rather than later. Well, the thing is, Chef, the values that they had there, they wouldn't have made that agreement unless they, knew that they could achieve that. And, based on the other numbers they shared, that basically is around their normal. So, Dan, thank you for the bits. It's a Space Barbie ship, but yeah, every ship is capable. That's the thing, is every single ship can do 1,000,000 DPS. Every single tier 6 ship, let me clarify. Like that's not really the point. It's more of for what it cost. A promotional ship that is, matching and potentially being beat by the legendary Galax in the Zen store. Like that wasn't a very compelling offering. Spud, I don't know. I feel like we need more than just Space Barbie, yeah. Especially the cost of some of this, like, let's look at Steam. Like, what for the cost of the Last Stand bundle? That's $100. Well, what can you go and get on Steam for $100? Like, you can go out and pick up entire, like AAA games. Though, I mean, the quality of recent AAAs isn't really that great, but like you can pick up some really good recent games for that you're going to get a lot more enjoyment out of. Like, there needs to be a better selling point for some of these bundles. Like, there's a ton you could get for $100. Terrible. 50 old cheap games, yeah. There is a legendary Defiant. It's in the 10th bundle. It's a dual pilot. Baldur's Gate 3 for yourself and a friend with that? Terrible. That's really terrible. No, you're not wrong, though. Audit. It's hard for me to get into, like, the RPG games, to be honest. It took me a while to get into Cyberpunk, but once I did, like, I sunk a ton of time into it. What am I at right now? Is my GOG button working? There it is. How much time did I put into... $131, okay. A little bit of time. No, the T6 coupon gift pack is not in the store. Path of Exile, isn't that like a live service title? I'm not going to commit to any new live service titles. Like, between STO and I still am keeping up on my O game account. Like, just between these games, like, I don't want to take on that additional bit there. Yeah. Okay. My endeavors here, destroy Herc frigates. Let's reroll that. I'm going to need to buy some reroll tokens. Okay, best or deal anti-proton damage. I don't know why I said best. I got it on the mind still. I think I need more sleep. I think that's my my issue. Is VUPS really what I've got? Or not VUPS, the anti-proton duress pistol, is that my option? Okay. Yeah. I was really disappointed with these sales for the winter sales here. Like the 25% off Zen, you know, sure, that's fine. But people wanted bundles to go for. You know, people wanted to be able to go out and pick up the bundles 35% off. Like you would think this is a prime time for them to do that. Why didn't they? Yeah. Um we might see a bundle sale in January. You know, I looked at the schedule last year and like right after the winter sales ended, they basically started up a bundle sale. But at that point it's like you just missed all these people that are, you know, that have a couple days off that are just, you know, at home playing games. Like that's a missed opportunity.
You've arrived.
No.
Good.
I'm gonna get this anti-proton damage endeavor done, then I need to go see what the niece is saying, so I will be needing to go AFK as soon as I get this done. Got the stapler. The Borg are scared. This is the anti-proton duress pistol. I think it's a Lobby item.
Go get her.
It's like a discovery weapon. How do you remodulate a stapler? That's a good question. Very good question. I don't have an answer for you. Do they have a STO build site like Max Roll for Throne and Liberty? No, I mean there used to be stuff like that, like STO Academy when they were around, but I don't think there's currently like a place that has like customizable builds like that. When are we getting the ground build videos? Nick is working on them. Look at all those injuries, magnificent. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, I need to just step away for a moment just to see what's going on. I will be right back. Okay. Surround him with dancing gorns. Oh no. That's terrible.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Okay. Yeah, the fun thing with New Kara is everyone's just racing to get the same kills. Take staple out, rotate 180 degrees, put staple back in. Oh no. Yeah, I'm doing so great on ground thanks to Glass Cannon. I know. What a wonderful trait. What is that market like right now? Glass 22.5 mil. I think Nick is gonna shill this hard in his video. It's one of the traits from the Partners in Crime lockbox earlier this year. Just camp on the cliff's edge and sip your coffee. Dark, how's it going? Opportunities? I know. What's the Echelon doing? Terrible. Yeah, Scramble Fighters, that still gets a bit of attention from some carrier players. A 400 mil now. I mean, yeah. Not the highest price for that. Whenever there's like a new big carrier item, you can typically sell like the Scramble Fighters for like 600 to 700 mil. Yeah. The Scramble's definitely been forgotten about. It's also just not as relevant. Like, it's about like boosting up your pet's damage and keeping them alive, but if you're using type 7s, which is like the meta way right now, then you don't want your pets to live. You actually like want your pets to blow up as soon as possible. Well, actually, it's in the Zen store all the time. The Delta Line stuff packs are always in the store. It's just that you should only ever buy them during a DOF event where it's the promo version. Like, I mean, they're at a good discount right now, but it's not the promo pack. Steven? Oh no. Yeah, I mean, it's always available from the Delta DOF packs, but yeah, you only want to buy those from the Zen store when it's the promo variant, because those are worth a lot more.
Peace is good for business.
Yeah, what are Delta's going for right now? Delta Alliance. I mean, that's a pretty good price, to be honest. Check promo tab. What is the high quality item today? Yeah, I already claimed it. I thought? No, I didn't. Okay. Thank you. Is Enhanced and Protect worth putting on? I gotta go look at that trait because I've already forgotten about it. Okay. Enhance and Protect, that's a personal space trait. I mean, yeah, that for a carrier build, yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, I initially thought it was a promo R&D pack, but yeah, looking at it closer, it seems to be the last day looks to be just like a Just a normal R&D pack. Do we know if Plasma Fires is still better than running a Rainbow build with their respective traits? So I am currently using a Rainbow setup. A Rainbow setup holds the current record, but as good as it is, I think for most people, just going the full-on Plasma setup is still, a bit more beneficial, because you've got that dot that will help clear things out. With the Plasma setup, like, I have to sit there and wait for, the enemies to be dead. Like, I have to spend extra time to make sure stuff is actually gone. Otherwise, things can be a bit messy. Bill has a gun. Like, I think both approaches are fine. This chair needs some WD-40 bad. Jeez. Both approaches are fine, but, the Plasma setup, we know how it works. It's reliable. The other thing is with the Rainbow setup, we don't know if it's going to remain with this performance long term. They may determine, when they get back into the office next month that this is doing a bit too much, and they could always tune it down. Which plasma is preferred? Ultimate. So for the Rainbow setup, what I'm doing right now is I've got the Terran Task Force Phaser Dual Heavy Cannon. Then I've got a Spiral Wave Disruptor, Breen Imperium Polaron, Ball Anti-Proton, and then for Tetrion, I just have a Diffusive Tetrion. And for Plasma, that's covered by the Plasmatic Biomatter Auto Turret from the Lobby store. Rainbow. Yeah, Rainbow. It's powerful. So the issue is, like, with Viridian, is that they have a slower travel time, and you'll end up with a potential performance hit due to them traveling slower. The ultimates are just, they're instant. Basically. Yeah. Let's see, is there a ship I haven't taken out recently? Where's my arc rail? I was promoting the arc rail in the video yesterday. I should bring it out. It's right in front of me. I believe so. Almost all of those haven't been taken out recently. Terrible Chiaps. That's terrible. How dare you say that? You're not wrong, but how dare you expose me like that? I don't even have red matter on here. Okay. This is... Wait, do I not have Trafalgar on? Oh, no. Okay. Spirit of Sacrifice. Let's get you on the tray. Yeah, this is... I mean, the Arc Rail is a pretty powerful ship. 2 bays of Type 7s, like... Yeah, it's good. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, I can take off Intelligence Agent Attaché and Boimler. I'm going to put Twinkling on, but for the other trait, what do I want here? Duelist Fervor, a little bit of Cat 1. Yep, and then I'll do Twinkling. Like, every build basically wants to have Twinkling on. It's just really good. Megla. Back at you. Yeah, it was fine. I believe I slept more on Christmas than I was awake. Because we all been dealing with like a bug in the household, so is a day of rest. Was hoping that the new Rainbow Meadow would open up use of sets more. It's hard because, I mean, if that's what you want to do, you can certainly do it, but I don't know, there's just not a ton of sets that I would like incorporate onto this personally. Do I not have a Spiral Wave Disruptor Beam Array? Okay, I do. There we go. I was really worried. Let's get a Bowel Anti-Proton on. I have a Breen Omni I can do, and then for this other one, it'd have to be either Plasma or Tetrion. I think the Plasma Beam I have here is better. Do I know how the Railgun Destabilizer module exactly works? It's been so long, I don't remember. But the Spiral Waves do a nice chunk of extra damage, so that's why I've got them on. There we go. That's like a Twinkling setup. I'm out of loadout slots, so good thing there's a sale right now. I guess let's preemptively just, you know, buy a couple slots for the year. Temporal tunneling. Actually, no, I'm going to drop that for... Where's that Nebula trade at? I've already forgotten the name of it. Particle fluctuation analysis. There we go. Well, I couldn't remember the name. That's no fun. Was the reflective crystalline shielding console worth having using? Just curious. I don't recall. I don't recall it being stellar. Okay, let's do a Hive Onslaught Elite public queue. I'll bring in the Arc Rail. Yeah, I know, Steven. I know. Now we wait. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, a long time ago they were talking about account is the player, and then they just like didn't really follow through with it very well.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Join us. Become one with us.
Fire, will misfire. Not? Look like it.
Right shield's failing.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim
be back.
another.
Rear shield's failing. Right shield's failing.
The dot's got her.
I am eternal! This is not the end.
Yeah, I mean that was a long time ago with different people running the game, but yeah, it just the way the model is, like, I shouldn't have to wait, you know, like 3+ years for a ship to be put in muds to be able to get it account wide. Like if I get a lockbox or promo ship, you know, that realistically costs at least $100 worth of resources, whether that's, you know, me putting that money in or, you know, using what I have in the game to do it. You know, that's a substantial amount of resources, and to me, I don't understand why there's not a mechanism to allow me to go in and like just give me an unlock to make it account wide immediately. You know, if I've spent that money, let me go in and pay to get it account wide today and not need to wait years. Like the model that they're doing means, like many of you, I don't work on as many characters as I used to because it's just too expensive. Like I'm trying to work on like my engineer character, a science character, and like I can't afford to buy every ship 3-4 times. Like it's just completely ridiculous. You know, to me that's one of the bigger issues with the game, is because for most of us like that get to a point where, you know, we're dealing with high-end builds. You know, once you've experienced the game with that stuff, it could be hard to go and work on like a character that doesn't have, you know, like all the crit chance stuff, or, you know, just some of the basic stuff that you incorporate onto every build. You know, and sometimes I want to do like a theme build, but I bought a ship on one character for its console, but I actually want to fly the ship on a different character. But because of how the system is, like I would have to buy the ship again. And it's just, it gets too expensive. Look at you wanting to be all pro consumer. Come here and let me hug you, you adorable human. Oh no. Oh, for sure. People are spending money, but they could make more money. Like, how many of you, like, I wonder if we had the metrics, you know, compared to 10 years ago. How many alts are you playing today compared to 10 years ago? Like, you know, before Starship traits And like the power creep, all really blew up. Like most people I know, I mean, there's a few that still work on alts, but most people just tend to move everything to one character. Nothing you want outside the arc rail? Insert side eye? Yeah, well, Cheops, I know you're special. You've got like 50 characters and you have builds on all of them. Alts are just a dill farm. Yeah. Like I think that, we've talked about this before, but it should be, give us a token that's in the Epic Phoenix tab where we can, spend an Epic Phoenix token or two to go in and buy the token that we can then use to make our ships unlocked account wide. Like I think that would be fair. Spencer being pro consumer must be the meds. Terrible. One main, about 5 others. Yeah. I'd buy that mods bundle and pick the 2 epic tokens 3 times. I mean, yeah. It's just I think of all the ships that like I would play more, or like how many alts I'd be working on if I could like get this stuff account wide. Like it's just such a huge barrier. Like, and even for me as like a market player, like it's hard. It is hard to like keep up and get all the ships. Like right now, I'm trying to go through and get Trafalgar's on like another character or two, and it's just a slow grind. Clear signs of gambling withdrawal? Oh no. Gambling withdrawal. Terrible. Lockbox already a huge hoop to jump through? Yeah. Dark Mom, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Skylar, sorry, I hadn't gotten around to it yet. It's just the past couple of months have just been really chaotic. There's been a lot of things thrown my way the past couple of months that have just thrown a wrench into some plans. We're bringing our fleet party to your door. Nice. Thanks for the raid. Let me take that picture and put that back in my chat just so I got it up on top to remember to get that done. Yeah, enraged indeed. Okay, let's do another TFO here. What kind of ship do I think we are due for the next line ship? I don't know. What are the most recent ones? I need to pull that back up. Is it Kittimer or Alliance? Okay. Alliance battlecruiser, raider, carrier, escort, dreadnought cruiser. Watch it be like a size ship. I mean, if you look here, there's 2 engineering, 2 tac. We're due for another size ship. Sankey, I think that was a bit of a meme. I'm pretty sure that was a meme. Okay. You know, everyone loves Infected. Let's go into Infected and see how it goes. I want a ship to do more damage the more DOFs you own. Oh no. "5-3 Sovereign with pilot command." Nick would be very happy. I think for me, I'm just sort of like I'm a little burnt still on the Tort playstyle, but I still want a pilot command ship to pop up so people that are doing that playstyle have some more options. You were the Xbox Admiral there, definitely a joke. There's still a bunch of like lower deck ships that we're due for, right? I wonder what the next lockbox is going to be. After you release Crate in 2028, maybe make a ship specialization combos I'd like to see more of video. Terrible. I know I'm super far behind on videos. I'm aware. I have a lot of great video concepts, and they will happen.
The situation is grim. All attempts to...
Yeah.
Resistance is futile.
Little bit of lag right there.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh, I messed up my evasive timing. Oh well.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Gun. Additional ignite available.
Looks like a double agony potentially right there.
The nanite probes prepare the transformers. Stop them.
No evasive for the crossing. I really messed that up. Okay, there it is.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
I don't imagine Twinkling will affect Crate that much. I mean, the current record is with a Twinkling setup, but I mean, I think for a lot of people it's more of a side grade. Like it's powerful in the right situation, but I mean, I think at a minimum, every build should have it on, just because the debuff, even with one damage type, is really potent. Okay, let's look at the parse. Pretty sure there was a double agony spike at the start. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I mean, that might, the numbers there are a little sus. Full broadside, 214.5k. Broadside beam support, 161. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to leave feedback, Blizz, definitely the Discord. The inhibiting secondary deflector, 23k. Per stack. It also, keep in mind, it doesn't apply the debuff to every single target, because it's like one target per weapon per cycle. And it likes to just stick them on your main target. Okay. Let's see here. Bughole, how's it going? You know, we'll do random. This is your opportunity to get me into some terrible TFO. Gravity kills. It's not really... That TFO is not really much of an issue. Random elite TFO's been suffering a lot lately. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no pop so far. Wish we could send sets files to you and you could roast our builds. Oh boy. I've thought about stuff like that. That and like having people send me footage of them flying in infected so I can be like, here's what you did wrong. Now there's not much point to doing randoms. What do we get? We got Cure? Okay, that's awesome. I lucked out here with like a super easy TFO. If I can get my ship over here, jeez. This thing gonna die? There it goes, jeez. Renamed it. You get Borg disconnected and you... Yeah. Yeah. I do not like that TFO. Yeah. There we go. But I heard 3-3 builds can't do well. Logical. I heard that you have to have like a forward-facing 5 forward weapons to do well. Yeah, Nick, I am using Rapid Lithic Formation. It's a really powerful kit module. Some may say, you know, a bit too powerful, but yeah, it's just really powerful. Yeah. Indeed, logical. Yeah, Rapid Lithic Formation, it's just crazy how powerful this is for ground. Yeah, it's insanely powerful. It basically makes all the other build approaches irrelevant. It's one of those where it's just so powerful, it's like once you use it, it's like, oh, this is the way. Nick, I appreciate you helping me get that ground build set up last week. The stanky boy. Nick meta OP Psy ground goat. Oh no. Nick has mastered ground. I hear he's working on a ground video. Nick, how's the ground build video? Which Hall Effect keyboard did I go with? Was it the Slice 75? No, I got the Hex 80 from Cordy Keys. I can't say I'm too happy with it. The last kit module here is Rapid Lithic Formation. It is certainly a meta kit module. Like, it is just so insanely overpowered. It's feeling better. Nice. Oh, first one from the left. Endorian Summer was what I was trying out. This didn't actually perform that well, so if you had a different one you wanted to do. But yeah. I can't believe, now that I've seen the light of Rapid Lithic Formation, just how insanely overpowered it is. It truly, it's such an insane kit module. Like, not even memeing, like, that is just crazy. Well, they're from the summer event store, so I don't have a way to sell them. I mean, I guess I could sell the Lolan at Favors, but I have like 2,000 of those, so no. How is it flavor-wise? Generally keep it grounded, except for the side tune. Well, this, too bad. Yeah, I mean, King Boo, indeed. So let me go into Jupiter Station Showdown here. My ground keybind is currently not, it doesn't exist right now. I need to change the keys on it. Like, look at this. OP. Guys, I'm not saying this to sell Lolinut favors.
Janeway's trapped in transporter room 1. Go get her.
Look at that. Oh, wow. 47K. Like, it's just good. Like, look at this. What's it gonna do? 72K almost. What does its minimum cooldown look like? I don't know. I'm not that much of a ground pro.
Heads up. Incoming hostile. Damn. He has partial transporter access. Site to site on.
Here we go. OP.
You're clear to.
Where's my ground keybinds? Yeah. I know you're gonna complain. Hold on. Add key. Let's set this to G. The issue was when it was on the F key, that's my interact key, and I'm just too used to it. So execute the full tray 5. Create bind file. And I know that there's a new keybind tool. This is just clearly I just have it on my computer, and I have a thing right on my Stream Deck to tap to open the keybind tool. That's why I just always default to it. Happy, Nick? Everything's just melted in front of me. Are you satisfied?
Damn, she's beaming out.
We are mollified. Oh no. An engineer for ground? How dare you?
Take down 4 drones and drop our shield. Our shield is down. Now's your chance. Open fire. Janeway's down. Deal with any remaining drones while you can.
That make you happy?
Impressive work. Starfleet intelligence is on the way to have a few words with the Marshal, along with Admiral Janeway.
Didn't think of kitting out boss with the flame gun? Yeah, it's fun.
They won't be talking.
Yeah, the new fire gun is really good, yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's do something very different. I'm gonna swap my specializations around for ground. Let's do a ground TFO. Crazy, I know, right? Am I feeling okay? I'm feeling wonderful, Nicholas. Wonderful. What do we want to do here? Let's do Brotherhood of the Sword Elite. after this, well, that was really loud. After this TFO, I'm gonna need to wrap things up though. So, if you guys have any other final questions or comments, feel free to drop them in. I saw the thing about the you know what makes a TFO good. I want to get that video done. I'll see about getting that done this following week. I've got to get my crate build guide finished up, and I'm gonna be working on that tonight and probably through most of tomorrow. Gonna try to target a late release tomorrow. Worst case, Monday. And before, well, no, I'm doing a Brotherhood of the Sword, and then I'm gonna end the stream. We've done a good diversity of things on this stream here today. I got some World of Warships in, got some space stuff in STO. You know, got my endeavors done. Crate before 2026. Ground build before 2026, Nick. Will it happen? Logical terrible. Well, we still got this TFO to go. It's not over quite yet. Great vid on the same day as the Rex vid. Chaps, okay. I technically did a Rex video. I've done a Rex review, okay? When it dropped into MUDs, I had a proper video pre-recorded and ready to drop instantly on that. Compiler video? Okay, yeah. I don't think I've ever actually flown the compiler. I remember, I can't remember the name. Distant Night wanted me to do, like, some stuff with that. It was just like, there's too many things to do, not enough time. Val is still doing the ground record chasing? I think so. Yeah, Nick, people want the ground build video. I just put it in dry dock. Sounds about right. Okay, who do we got in here?
Listen up.
No. I see a Sora, a Dan, Catman, Beans. We need it, Nick. Yeah. Nick is going to tell us all about just how potent, how extremely game-changing rapid lithic formation is. It really is just such an amazing trait or kit module. Well, I can't even English today.
You need to deactivate all of the devices together, or else the network will reset them. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Really fast right there. Was not ready for that. If I do a compiler, I don't plan on it.
The heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
So I have the fire team or someone else? Okay, we got the fire team, okay. Oh, there's nobody at the other. Okay, we gotta do that again.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that location.
Dude, go. Get over here. There you go.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting.
No.
Synchronize and
So
try
close.
again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
No exchange gameplay next. Terrible.
The heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. A herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
I run into a wall. There we go. Good job, everyone.
The heralds activated.
Gotta love rapid lithic formation. It just makes all this ground content so easy. Let's take a look at this. How much did it do? Oh, wow. 2.8k of my 3.4 were just from that one kit module. Wow. Meta. I wish I could sell them, but unfortunately they're from the summer event store, so. Raid and summer rapid lithic formation, 1,000 Lolan up favors. So OP. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. Nick, are you still here? You gonna stream or what are you doing? Ah, no, terrible. Okay. There'll probably be a stream like on New Year's Eve. Like I might do a stream there. We'll see how it goes. And like I showed before, I do have some ship models up for grabs over on eBay. So let me pull them back up and just link them here for those of you that are interested. These are some of the models I had posted in the Discord, and I still have others to sell. But yeah, there's a few there, including some STO models and a STO ship lot. So I've got a STO Enterprise F. That's got a bit of attention. It's got 6 bids so far. There's the Excelsior model from Fanhome, which is rare because they misprinted it, where it's got Excelsior on the back of it instead of Excelsior, like right there. So it's a misprint, and because of that, they've like delayed putting out more of this model. So it's pretty rare, and it's also really expensive right now. The STO ship lot's got. You got the Chimera, Mata, Jem'Hadar Vanguard Carrier, Halel, Vastum, Kittimer, Cardassian Damar, and then a Tholian Recluse. Dark Mom? Well, Dark Mom raided, so I'll raid back to Dark Mom. Yeah, I'll get the raid started. Terrible. Also, the XL Bird of Prey, it's a pretty large model. Same for the Discovery. No bids on those so far, so might be able to get them cheap if you're interested. Just keep an eye on them. Okay, the raid's going out on the Twitch. And on the YouTube side again, thank you everyone for tuning in. I am going to go get some food and then get some more work done on a certain build guide. I will see you all around.